I have an experience that I could share that I thought was pretty good. It's been commented on before, and I remember I shared an experience like this, but I won't get too much into it, but I used to use a lot of like little things like substances, but cigarettes was another big part of what I used to do. So I'll just go with that one, is that I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes. And I remember last year on my birthday, I went cold turkey. I just stopped smoking cigarettes. I figured, that's it. No more smoking. And I've been going that way ever since. But I remember there was times when people would be smoking cigarettes either on TV or around the neighborhood or, wherever you see them when you're out and about. And I remember every time they would hold a cigarette, if I would see them holding a cigarette, I would feel it in between my fingers, like as if I was them. And I remember even when I would see them inhale smoke or I would smell the smoke, I could feel it in my mouth as if I had smoke in my mouth and in my body. And it was the weirdest thing that, because everything is multidimensional. So I wasn't just looking at it as one way. And I started to ask myself, like, why do I feel that way? What is this? What don't I see? Why is this happening, taking place? Asking questions. And Rebazar had showed me on the real side that even though you don't smoke, that physically you stop smoking, you still have the emotional, mental tap lines, even subconscious tap lines to smoking. So you need to, that's why you feel like when you see people smoking, you have to like look away or kind of cover your mouth or do whatever, because it's that tap lines, so it's that unseen part. And so I just wanted to share that even though there's these little things that, whatever, just being aware that everything is multidimensional and there's a lot more that we don't see, so, and that's just constant. That's every day. So I wanted to share that with everybody.
Thanks, Jeremy. That makes sense. Yeah. We have other bodies we have to deal with, so that's just not the physical part of us. There's other parts of us that are affected and keep on being affected. Political and Religious Authorities by Duane the Great Writer. Let me read that just to, as people start coming in here today. The political religious authorities, with their seen fronts and spiritual connotations and also hidden agencies, many underground, who control the invented systems on this planet Earth, are very aware of the multi-dimensions that affect the created service world. There you go. What has been created by the control systems and is seen is not what is actually taking place according to the literalized schooling thinking most people have had. There are huge subliminal effects that are taking place and are not seen by the consciously created mind of social people. And the unseen controllers have conditioned socially bred people into thinking a certain way that is not obvious to the personal mind that wants what it wants. They control the chemtrails in the skies and HAARP, weather control, and the lethal 5G and Wi-Fi radiation infections, along with so many other harmful inventions. They have purposely poisoned everything with the all-natural environment to keep people drugged and disoriented into a matrix lifestyle and staying subservient to self-appointed authorities who are aware of the dimensional effects that harm unaware people. Alien technology cyberspace was created as a diversion and a huge entrapment for unaware people and their 5 bodies to get themselves lost in, and for ongoing suffering and struggling lifetimes. All kinds of authority restrictions as a way of life here. No one has to be restricted by anyone or anything when they learn to recognize their real awareness with all life. Creation is a process to get through, and not the true reality all life is. The religious and political authorities can step up and admit their misgivings and stop abusing others and start their new journey to recognize their real awareness with real guidance into real universes of being free. For the most part, this will not happen because those who like to control others will not give up their authority to help others. It really does take a brave person to not agree with the abusive authorities and poisoning this planet Earth. For those who want to meet real people, here we is. Sing NUUU and watch your multi-dimensional dream visions for real answers to start a new journey beyond all the old created restrictions that exist on this planet Earth and in your created consciousness. You is the decider of your life, and you can do this for yourself now. Contact Kelsey Lynn Brown on Facebook with WWE Worldwide Educators. Thank you, Duane, Kelsey, and others. Thank you for being here, everybody. So
I was listening to Mike Adams just a little bit briefly, and he's talking about how the egg farmers are being attacked, and they're being charged $18 now for a dozen eggs. And it's getting so bad that they're starting to smuggle them across the borders. I thought that was hilarious.
we're pushing in a different, underground economy here. People go to that all the time, and things get really strange. Just people start doing it themselves. It happened in Russia. My family, they survived on the black market, so-called black market. That people were just real with trading and bartering and things like that when the government had their restrictions and came down on people in funny ways, and people just start doing it themselves, so it could backfire.
But apparently the government is forcing a lot of these guys with chickens to kill all their chickens if they at least come up with one chicken that's positive. And Mike says, he said, that's ridiculous. You keep the sick ones with the healthy ones, and the healthier ones get healthier. And the ones going to die off, they'll die off. And you end up with a healthier flock. So that's another theory, which I don't know if it's going to work out, but to me, it sounds like a good theory. So maybe we ought to start raising more chickens.
Well, the chicken farmer got together with another chicken farmer and another one. They could raise some, raise their voices and get together. Because it's hard when the government's coming down on you, but if you're a group, it's easier. So people get together and start, not agreeing. It's an option.